bum, 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 bum. Alright. Oh, you're being stupid. Alright, we're gonna start off with a hiccup just like normal. AKA, I forgot to plug my tablet into the PC. Good morning, gamers. I'm pogging. Oh, he went black. Come on. There we go. Yeah. So you guys get the shitty mic today because I was having issues with my normal mic yesterday because it looks like my USB hub is dying. Hi, Kiro. Hi, Peebo. But it's true. There's so much art to do in so little time. Like this video I'm currently working on, it is the 13th, and I would like to have this video published by my afternoon on the 17th, which means I have, where's the calendar? Well, I know I have 4 days, so it's a Wednesday that I'd want to post this. So I'll have tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday to finish all of the frames for this, and we productive organs. I still have to draw some of the frames too. Oops, that's not the tool I wanted. Can you tell I just woke up? I still think that word is a terrible word. That's because I naturally actually talk in a higher voice and stuff like that when I'm nervous, so it's very easy for me to switch what tone I'm using. It's very effortlessly switch which tone I'm trying to use while I'm talking because it's just something I've always done ever since I was a little kid. So it's not that hard for me to switch which tone I'm using. Unless I'm extremely anxious, because then you get customer service bun. That's why I still technically have it. I have an award. I have a redeemable where it will basically force me to talk like this for a full 5 minutes. Unfortunately, I always had the bad habit of whenever this voice would get redeemed, where I would have to talk in Ubu speak for a full 5 minutes. It would always get redeemed during periods of when I'm streaming, when I'm like incredibly focused. And when I'm really, really focused, I just don't fucking talk. So it felt like a waste of bits. Well, not bits, because it's not a bit redeemable. It felt a waste of channel points to be able to redeem me talking like this, and then I don't fucking talk like this. I also have to be careful with that one, because it can get grating on the throat, depending on how far into the stream I am, too. Because if I've been talking for a while as it was, and then I have to do that on top of it, sometimes it can hurt. Anyhowzers, How's everyone doing this fine? Is it Saturday? It's Saturday, right? Yeah, how's everyone's Saturday going? I am not very awake today because I couldn't fucking sleep. Which doesn't sound like it makes sense. It's like, oh, how can you not be very awake if you didn't sleep? Like you sound, well, you just woke up. It's just I didn't sleep, so I'm groggy and I'm tired. But I got some sleep, so it's like I had woken up, but it's because I didn't get enough sleep. I'm just kind of like me. Because I tried to go back to sleep, and my body just decided that no, we're up now. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be up now. I have things. I want to sleep. I like sleep. But I was a good little Babbitt today. I posted my promotion thing in the channels that it's needed for, so people don't yell at me. I didn't want to get bullied. I just feel so awkward posting the link. Ooh, nice! What manga did you get? Ooh, nice. The Apothecary Diaries is so good. Mao Mao is amazing. I fucking love her. She's just so funny. I love just how weird she is. It's fantastic. I remember back when I was dog sitting in February, I had just watched I had watched one single clip of the Apothecary Diaries on YouTube, and then I ended up I was having one of my insomnia fits. And I ended up going to Crunchyroll and binging as much of it I could. I don't think I went to bed till about 7 a.m. the next day because I was just binging it. I just love how indifferent Mao Mao is to everything except like medicine and poison, where she's just like, oh yeah. She is such a gremlin. She's so cat coded. I love her. I I just got startled the fuck. I forgot to turn my wake up alarm off because this was when I originally intended to wake up before I had to go to work. I was originally going to sleep to this point because I was up late. And I totally forgot to turn it off because that's how tired I was. So my alarm just started going off to wake me up, and I was just like, ah! The fuck is that buzzing noise? The answer is it is my phone vibrating, telling me that it was time to wake up. But I'm already awake, alas. Alright. I gotta figure. I think I need to draw another frame after this one. Because this is the next frame I have drawn, but I think I need to add another frame in for it to vibe properly. I gotta listen to the song real fast. Hold on, I gotta think, I gotta think. That's the problem with how I sketch my videos sometimes. It's... Oh, I feel that. I have a couple mangas that I need to, like, get stuff for it to, like... I am so sad. There's one that I really like that's on hiatus, and I have no idea when it's coming off hiatus. And it's so distressing. My computer is having a goddamn moment right now. Yeah, there's this one series called The Witch and the Beast, and it's fucking gorgeous. I'm currently working on purchasing. Unfortunately, it went on hiatus at volume 10, and the volumes are a little expensive. They're $14 a piece. Um, but the art in it is so good, and I'm very curious to see where it's gonna end up going fully. I currently own volumes 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. I did buy 10 out of order because it was on sale for like $7, which is like half the price of a normal volume, and I wasn't gonna pass that up. So I need to buy 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a couple series I'm currently working on trying to get all the ones for it. Like there's another one that's called Versailles of the Dead, and it's a 5-volume series. However, it's a little bit harder to locate. I did find most of the volumes on Amazon. I own volume 1. Um, so I gotta get the rest of it at some point. I'm gonna try seeing if I can't find it in a bookstore personally before I go and order it online. Because sometimes when you order a volume online, it comes slightly damaged and it makes me upsetty. Um, but it has really pretty art too. Right, I unplugged my mouse. I can't use my mouse right now. I unplugged my mouse and keyboard because I needed to hook my USB drive in because my USB hub is currently broken, which makes me mad. Because my computer only has 2 ports, which is so frustrating. Hello, Yologram. Man, a lot of people showing up today when I stream. I guess that's the joy of streaming on a Saturday. Granted, I'm only streaming it for about like an hour or so. But that's mostly just because I have work. I have work at 4. So obviously I can't stream past that because I gotta do the thing that pays the bills. But I've been enjoying having these short streams before work. It just kind of helps me wake up more and be ready for the rest of the evening kind of thing. Yeah, works out on that aspect. I really intend to stream closer to the actual time. I'm gonna switch windows. Shit. Oh, you're still super zoomed out. I forgot I did that. Oops, don't do that, don't do that. Come on, stop, behave with me. Yeah, I always that's the funniest bit is I always intend to stream earlier in the day and then I get distracted or my family needs something and then I end up not streaming until the evening when it's super late or I stream at like fucking midnight or later for me. I almost streamed at 2 a.m. last night, my time. Um I ended up not streaming at 2 a.m. my time last night. But that wasn't because of anyone else. That was just because I ended up getting distracted and I was too tired. I have to figure out placement for this. Right. You are currently unplugged. I forgot. I keep forgetting that it is currently unplugged my mouse. Alright. I have to fucking jangle my ports, which sounds terrible. To be fair, you have to understand, I get off of work at like 2 a.m., so it was going to be an after work stream, but then I was just like, no, just lay down, bun. Just don't play that game with yourself. All right, music pause because I need to be able to hear this because I got to figure shit out. Mouse, behave, please, for the love of fuck. Well, that was a fun little glitch it just did. Can I safely delete you? Yes, I can. Alright. Give me... Gotta replace it with the actual image. Slowly, I solely replace all the images that are in this with the new ones. New ones, I say. The finished version of the image. Yeah, I feel like I need to add one more panel in here because this frame feels way too long. When you compare it to other frames, this one feels way too long. Could you please function? Render. Thank you. Funny enough, here's the funny bit. I keep worrying about the vocal aspect of it, but depending on which headphones I'm listening to, it's so the track sounds fine on different headphones, and it's just like, come on, vocal track, why? The headphones I'm currently wearing, it actually sounds perfectly fine, and it's just like, oh, this sounds better than I thought it did. But I'll listen to it with my other headphones, and it'll be like, yeah, the computer's being a real potato. I'm trying to figure shit out, and it's just like, what if I don't wanna? Because it's not playing a segment correctly. I know why. It's because I'm streaming while I'm working on it, and it doesn't want my computer is a potato as well. So of course, I was looking at I've actually been looking at new PCs because I really do need to replace this one at some point, and they're so expensive. They're so expensive for what I need to be able to do, and it drives me batty because it's just like ugh. It's like I had to buy another terabyte drive, and I had offhanded mentioned that I had filled up my terabyte, and I didn't tell the person too that it was actually because I was buying a new terabyte drive yesterday. I bought a 2 terabyte for backing up stuff, and I didn't mention to I offhand mentioned this is not my first terabyte drive, and I have other drives that are filled. I did not take the time to mention that multiple of my drives are multiple terabytes worth of information because I have so much shit that I save. And it's all just videos and editing and VODs and shit like that. Alright, computer, are you gonna be less a potato this time? Alright, now it's loading fine. Yeah, because I feel like this segment right here. This one right here, I think, needs to have something different. Because once they cut it like that pacing, I think that's fine. Because what I'll probably do, mouse, please behave with me. Why are you being so freaking bad? I swear to God, my mouse is dying or something, and it's driving me nuts. I just replaced the battery, and it's not like this keyboard's old. Anyway, this pacing now seems fine, and I think this will be even better because I plan to do with this one, I'm going to draw them on 2 separate layers, so Eclipse will be able to do kind of like what I have with this segment here, where they all slide across the screen in different spots. I'm going to have Eclipse slide into this frame here. So it's like I'm going to have her slide up behind him. And I think that'll look nice. And then it obviously cuts into the part where she's running away from him and him being very confused as to the fact of why she's not saying anything and just leaving. But it's like, I got to figure out what's going on in this panel here instead, that I've got to replace this. And I want to do something, I think I should do something pertaining to him changing from his ghost form into his prince form. Like, I feel like that's something I need to do, is have him switch from ghost to prince. Because I do have a frame like that later in the video as well. Near the end of the video, he does this too, where he swaps. Yeah, right here. Because he's in his ghost form here, and then you can see him, you can see this frame as him shimmying down into his prince form before kissing her on the cheek and, like, teasing her, because that's what he likes to do. Which gets 12 times funnier when you know the actual lore between these two is he doesn't show her his prince form on purpose, which, like, if you just are watching this video with no idea about who these characters are, you just think, oh, this guy just is a shapeshifter, he changed his form. And it's just like, you don't think much about it. But if you know the lore behind them, you realize how much more impactful it is, the fact that he has shifted form several times in front of her in this video itself. And yet he still doesn't realize that she knows who he is. So I think that's a fun bit. Alright, Mouse, you are gonna drive me nuts. So it's like, it has that extra benefit of, like, if you know, you know. If you don't know, it doesn't take away from the video itself, which is what my intention is. Is like, I have it in there so that the people who are aware of the comic and, like, how their relationship is and everything, they'll get that bonus oh moment. Whereas those who are unaware of what their relationship kind of is, it can still tell that these two people are a couple and they like each other, but there's clearly some miscommunication issues going on. So it's like, that's what my hope is like, I don't have to explain it in the video. Those who know, and if you don't know, you don't lose any real information from the video. You just don't get that bonus understanding kind of thing. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. But that's what my intention is with how I framed it. But I think I need to include a frame here of him shifting from ghost form, since he is in ghost form in this frame, and then he is in human form in this frame. So he's clearly, like, you can clearly tell they come up after, because he's still holding the scroll and he's talking to Hat Kid. And I think I sketched something. Hold on a second. I gotta swap back to using my capture card. I'm also being tactical, so whenever I don't have my capture card plugged in, like, to actually show the screen, I am swapping to my so whenever I don't have my capture card plugged in, I actually put my iPad on to charge. Okay, Mouse, what is your problem? You are now working. Do you just not like my thumb drive? Is your problem my thumb drive? Because I unplugged it and now it's working fine. And it's just like, what is your issue? What is your malfunction here? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But I have less technical difficulties today than I was having yesterday. I think it's in this I think I put it in here. No. Yes? No. No. It's in the frame before. Yeah. Yeah. So I did have this one where it kind of shows him semi-shifting, like you can see the trail of his tail and everything. But I didn't like how the sketch looked, so I kind of just hit it and didn't finish it. Yeah. Technology! I'm so good at computer! I'll do the technology! Computing. Um, I'm not bad at computers per se. My computer's just a potato. To be fair, I have used this laptop. This laptop was not made for what I use it for. Let's be 100%. I am using this computer in means that it was never intended to be. Um, it is also a partially broken computer, so I am very much not using it in the way that it was intended to be used. I am pretty sure the PC that I am using was intended to be for a more like average person using it, where it's like, oh, checking my emails. Oh, write in my emails. Watch a video kind of thing. Whereas I'm just like, I need you to process making this video. I need you to process me streaming while I'm making this video. I need you to process me making very intense graphics upon you and animating them. I need you to play video games. And my PC is just like, wow. Um, but that's how I've always kind of been with my computers. That's why it's like me looking at my next, like I'm looking at new PCs and stuff like that. I'm trying to make sure I buy ones that are actually intended for the purpose that I use them for, kind of thing. Um, See, I've animated him shifting forms before, so it's just like, where is it? I think this one does it. Yeah. Like, I love this animation of him shifting forms. Like, it works very well. So it's like, I know how to draw him changing forms. It's just trying to figure out which frames to put in. Because I don't know if I want to put a full frame by frame animation in or not. Because I feel like that wouldn't work per se with the way the rest of the video was formatted. I feel like it'd be really jarring to just have this one part of him seamlessly shifting down. Yeah! It's true, my PC did not sign up for this. To be fair, though, it's even worse for one of my other PCs. I don't think he shifts in this one. I think he just comes out of his thing. Yeah. Um, so my other PC, Toast, she really didn't sign up for this because that PC I ended up using a bunch of Adobe programs on, and it does not like that. I have so many work in progress animations. Like, this is my flip clip, and it's full of everything. It's like so many. None of these are finished. None of these have been finished. And like some of them aren't even long. I've just never finished them. Like this one. Actually, you can't even hear the audio on this one. Let me see. Properties. See if this will work. Yeah, so I gotta finish this because this is very relevant to an actual thing that happens in Moon Guardian. Kind of. So get your fucking dog, bitch. Funny enough, I do have that one open in CSP as well. I do have that one started there. Um, but it's like I have so many of these where I just oh, here's this one has him transforming too. Maybe I'll use something like this one where he does this like this shift. I think this was a nice shift. So maybe I'll do something like this shift for this video where it's the 1 2. Like I feel like that could work. Do a shift like that for that frame. Cuz then it would be a two-part frame cuz it could be like this as he shifts. Because it could do something like I feel like that could work. Do something like that. Obviously using Snatcher's ghost form instead of using the snake form that I use for him sometimes. Um This has so many unfinished frames, too. Someday I'll actually finish something, but it's not today. But I think that's what I'll do. I'll go with do the half and half transformation, I think. They nearly dropped my fucking stylus. I don't think I'll finish the frame today, but I can at least sketch it. Now I gotta figure, because it's like, it's one thing to do it with a snake form, it's another thing to try to figure out how I want to do it with his human form. Oh, Aurelius, why do you have to be a pain in the butt? Oh, Aurelius. Hmm. Not him being smug. Maybe him snapping his fingers to get his quill? That could work. He's left-handed. I don't know how to draw a left-handed snapping motion. Phone, please, work for me. Snapping. Yeah. Images. So you're looking at his hand from this side. Let's see. Right there. So essentially doing the same pose I had already drawn earlier, just trying to fix it up.
You're looking at someone snapping from this direction. So hard to think. I can't draw him. I can't figure out snapping with a left hand. I snap with my left hand. I just instinctively, I was like, I need to make a snapping motion to figure out which side the thumb is going to be on. And instinctively, I do it with my left hand. I'm right-handed, but I snap with my left hand. All right, so it'd be the thumb. So I'd be looking at his thumb. So if he's facing this way, I want to look at his hand. Thumb should be facing inwards towards him. So I will flip my canvas and look at my hand. Oh yeah, I know how to fucking art. Hackett is a weird bird. She's an honorary bird. I didn't turn my music back on. Um. Yeah, no, that's right. This looks so wrong, but it should be right. Yeah, because when you would snap, you'd have the thumb pointing outwards. It just looks wrong. Like, I am literally making this motion with my hand while I'm talking and drawing just to make sure I get it right. Oh, I think my sister's home. See, the way I snap, my thumb is facing outwards because I point forward when I snap. I think that's from too much Full Metal Alchemist as a child. Um, so when I snap, my thumb is on the outside. So like if you looked at me from my side profile, my thumb is facing the side profile, whereas my index fingers and stuff are on the inside. My friend just sent a photo of her wedding dress. She looks absolutely stunning. Oh, she looks so pretty. I gotta book my hotel and stuff and get to her wedding. Yeah, Ginger sent her wedding dress to us. Um, sent me her wedding dress, and she looks so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning. 12 out of 10. She looks like a goddamn fairy tale princess. It's amazing. You know what it might be? So I think if I move his thumb slightly. Hold on. I have a better thought. Why don't I just use my cell phone and snap a photo of myself doing it? See, that's what I would think too, but the problem is the side viewing of it. Because when I snap my hand, I'll point my thumb out. So I think his thumb needs to be back more. It's the going to snap motion. Because if I draw it the other way, I think it's going to cause the same issue I had with my Valentine's issue, where I originally drew Eclipse's hand the wrong way. Because, like, when I snap, my hands would go. Yeah, my thumb would be face. The way I snap, the thumb is outwards. It's just a matter of angling him correctly to be properly. I'm not showing the photo that I. I know. No, why? It's not. Why is art so difficult? Why are hands so difficult? Yeah, it's like I get what you're saying too. It's like you would think that the thumb is on the inside, but it's like technically because I'm looking at him from the other side, it would be on the outside because the way he's walking. Because when it's just like I don't know how other people snap, but when I snap, my palm faces me. So if I hold my hand in front of me, like, well, so like So when I'm snapping, I have my hand facing towards me and my thumb will be facing away from me. So like my palm faces in. So it's like when you go to snap, the thumb is on this side. So since we're viewing him from the side angle, his thumb is on this side. It just looks fucking weird because snapping is a really weird motion. But I think the matter is how far forward I drew his thumb. Like the way I drew it probably should see. Yeah, right. I think I need to turn his hand so we either see more of the back of his hand or we do see more of his palm. I think is what the issue is. Um, so I think if I move something probably like that. Still looks wrong. No, I need to show his palm. I think that's what the issue is I need to show his palm. So I need to show his thumb coming up, index finger up, pointer finger bent, ring finger and pinky finger are both down. Problem is thumbs are just I hate drawing thumbs from this angle. I think that should work. Well, yeah. It's more of Eclipse hates when he does this shit to Hat Kid. She cannot stand when he's being a brat to the children. It's the mom instinct in her. Yeah, this should be correct. It just looks fucking wrong. And I think with this one, I'm gonna have to do the same thing I did with the other panel I did where they had Mushin on it, where I'm gonna have to put it onto a different canvas, make that canvas larger, and that way I have them able to move in the frame. It just looks bad. It just looks weird. But it should, by all technical accounts, be correct. I don't know. If anything, what'll end up happening is I'm gonna go to work and then I'm going to come back to it later and then fix it. think his head's too big too. I mean, we all know he has a big head. God, he looks so stupid when he has his O. I know. That's because this is Moon Guardian. Moon Guardian him doesn't have beef. Like, it's my twink boy. He's such a twig. I mean, he did die partially of starvation. Yeah. Beef or twig, he's still got lashes for days. No beef for a ghost. He died before he could get beefy. I don't. She doesn't have her scroll, I think, in the next panel. No, so I should draw her putting her scroll into her splitter.
shit.
Just realized something. Knew it. Thought I even like mentally told myself, don't forget to add her crescent. And do you know what I didn't do? Add her crescent. I think that looks good because he's got his tail that shows that he's shifting. Yeah, that should work. And then she'll be behind, giving him the face while she tucks her scroll away. And then Hat Kid's upside down. I think the funniest bit is I normally am very good about remembering to put Eclipse's markings. Just sometimes I'm stupid. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I'll have to fix her hat a little bit because currently it's a. I think his head is still too big. Really ask why you like this. Yeah, that looks better. Let's just make him taller. Yeah, very fitting theme. But 342 1. Size 40. Of course, I need to make sure I mark where my actual frame is. Oops. Oops. Reset. Right, there we go. Is this copy, paste? So that should line them up there for the most part. I want to make sure I have the extra frame around them to move them. A little bit more of the kid. Oh, my alarm's gonna go off. No. Oh, that was fun. I didn't actually set my actual alarm for going to work. That would have been hot. Can you imagine if I hadn't actually looked at the clock and noticed that my alarm should have been going off? I think that works for showing the shift. Just having the particles and stuff coming off of him. Because then that way. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. She'll be able to slide this way because it's kind of showing how he's moving across. So she'll slide this way and he'll slide this way. Kind of showing her going behind him. And then the kid, I think the kid will probably move with him as well. Or she might get a slight jerky motion, like the going up motion. Like, what? What? That might work. Gotta figure out how the fuck I'm gonna pull that off, but that helps solve that. Of course, this frame's gonna be painful when I have to go draw it. I think that solves the matter of what goes in between. Right, I forgot about that. But to fill the space before these frames. And I think with this one too, I'm gonna have her slide over. Like, I'm gonna have her go that way. Like 1 second. I think that'll. I think so. Still gotta. There's still a section I gotta figure out. Do you think I'm gonna end here so I can finish getting ready for work? But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I know, right? I fall asleep to this one all the time. There's a really nice mix of it that has like a slight rainy theme to it that's really nice. Um But anyway, I do think I'm going to cut it here so that I can get ready for work. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was nice to be able to stream and have Kuro come visit, because I know I normally stream when you can't watch. So I'm glad you were able to catch a stream today. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I will catch you in the next stream. Will it be tomorrow? Will it be Monday? Who knows? I don't know. I just gotta go to work now. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.